Hey friends, it's Brad Page from the I'm in Love with That Song podcast. Now this time I'm taking a minute to share something that's got me pretty fired up. If you listen to the show, you know how much I love music and storytelling. Well, Pantheon Media is doing something special with their latest capital investment raise on Start Engine, and I couldn't resist giving them my 2 cents. The Pantheon team is all about bringing together the heart and soul of music and the stories behind it. They've created a community of podcasters and listeners that truly feels like a family here. By investing in Pantheon, you are not just throwing your money at any old project, you're backing a whole movement that celebrates the art of music. What could be better than that? With this investment, Pantheon is looking to grow even larger and bring us more of those incredible stories and tunes that we love so much. This is a chance for us to be part of something bigger, helping to shine a light on voices that deserve to be heard. So, if you're looking to invest in something special and close to your heart, check out Pantheon Media's campaign on startengine.com/Pantheon Media. That's startengine.com/Pantheon Media. Let's join in and make some beautiful music together. Head on over to startengine.com/Pantheon Media and see how you can be part of this great journey. Thanks for listening, and let's keep this music alive.
Hey everyone, welcome to this edition of Keep Watch Pass on the It's Not That Bad podcast channel, a proud member of the Pantheon Podcast Network. And hello 2025, how y'all doing? We're about to have a really good time here because we're going to look into our cinematic crystal ball at the year of movies that lie ahead and give you our speculative take on movies we are looking at that are going to be released in 2025. And here to look into the future with me, my lovely wife, Carrie. Carrie, how are you doing?
I am doing great. How are you?
I'm good. I'm looking forward to another year of movies, whether they be good, whether they be not good, or whether they be meh. No matter how they come to us, whether it be in the cinema, whether it be by streaming, or whether somehow, some way we get a video store that we can go and rent movies from. 7 movies, 7 days, bring it back. But here's what we're going to do with this episode. We're about to look at the slate of films in 2025, and we're going to do our speculative take. So these are movies that we are looking at watching, or when it comes to our past movies, not watching in 2025. And we're going to pick 3 each, a keep, a watch, and a pass. The keep is one that, you know what, the minute it comes to the theaters, tickets are bought, we're in the chairs. Watch movie is one that, okay, if it's on streaming, well, we're not leaving the house, or if it comes out in theaters, yeah, we'll wait a couple weeks, but we're still going to go watch it. And the pass is one that if we go to the theater to watch it, it is begrudgingly. So, Carrie, I'm going to start with you. Your speculative keep pick when it comes to movies being released in 2025.
Well, knowing me, this is a no-brainer that I grew up watching the Smurfs, and gosh darn it, here I am, a full-grown adult, and I am looking forward to the Smurfs movie. I cannot freaking wait to see the new 2025 Smurfs animated musical. So there's going to be a lot more. It's kind of I anticipate that it's going to be, I think, more like the Trolls movies, and I just hope it's funny and wonderful. And Rihanna's going to be singing in it. I'm looking at the cast though, like Dan Levy. We've got John Goodman. We've got Alex Winter.
How? You said musical, right?
Yeah.
Are like the Wild Stallions coming to the Smurf Village?
Oh man, I hope so. I don't know. I don't think that Keanu's involved in this project, but I mean, Kurt Russell, for goodness sake. Like, it is going to be so much fun.
I mean, you know I'm going to bring you. You know me and the kids are going to bring you because it's I mean, you guys took me to see Transformers in 2024. We're going to bring you to see the Smurfs in 2025.
Yes.
Never grow up. Never grow up.
Can I wear my Smurf jammies?
They might frown upon that in the theater. I mean, if you were a kid, they'd be like, oh, that's so cute. But you're a grown-ass adult, and they'd be like, security.
I'm child-sized.
Okay, just because you're fun size doesn't mean that you get to wear your pajamas everywhere. That's why we can never go back to Wild Wing.
Oh. Okay, but whenever it is on, like, I don't know, Netflix or
okay,
would it be Disney? Is it? No, it's not a Disney product.
When it comes to streaming, whichever streaming platform it does come to, you are more than welcome to wear your Smurf jammies then. But if you wear them to the theater, I will sit at the other end of the row.
Deal.
I mean, I'll occasionally toss popcorn kernels at you because I want to make sure that you get your snack. But
Aww.
Yeah, I'll be like, I'm just here to escort the crazy day pass. It's a special day pass today.
Do you know what, though? I want to get like blue cotton candy or blueberry flavored popcorn for the Smurfs. I think when Wicked came out, they had like green popcorn or pink popcorn.
Okay.
I want blue popcorn.
General rule of thumb, if the popcorn has gone green, don't freaking eat it.
No, it was flavored.
I know, but still.
Candied popcorn.
I mean, here's the thing. If you do decide to go to the theaters in your pajamas and anyone says anything, you just turn and you look at them very seriously and you go, "Gnap." And you see how much they walk away backwards from you because there's no way they're turning around and showing you their ass. You will bite it.
You know what I love about the Smurfs TV series, though, or even like the movies, is how they use Smurf for everything. Like they will basically like censor themselves by using the word Smurf. So what the Smurf?
Right? WTS, what the Smurf? Oh my God. You do realize that the next time we do a Smurfs film, anytime we swear, we're going to have to censor ourselves and Smurf the Smurf out of it.
Right? That's a Smurfing great idea.
Smurf and stop it now, will you? All right. For my keep pick, I'm going with a film that's going to be released earlier in the year. And having seen the trailer, I am actually really intrigued by this film. And it's something that I wouldn't necessarily put as like my keep. But because I've seen the trailer, I'm like, oh, this looks really cool. It actually makes my list. Mickey 17. I am fascinated by this film. And I know it's based on a book. But you've got Robert Pattinson as someone who signs up for this program that allows them to become what's called an expendable. And that means that they undergo this procedure that means that they'll get sent to do this thing. And if they die, well, they'll just, basically recycle him and create another one. But then what happens when there are multiples made of Mickey? So it's kind of like Edge of Tomorrow meets Duel meets Groundhog Day. So at least that's the vibe I'm getting from this. And it's so not a role I would expect Robert Pattinson to be in. Like, we're talking about the Batman here, right? We're talking about dude from freaking Twilight here.
Cedric.
Yeah, well, yeah, exactly. Cedric Diggory. And now he's going to be like, space clone of himself. And it looks like it's going to be kind of fun. It looks like if the trailer is anything to go by, it looks like they're going to have some fun with it. Not to mention that you have, the director from Parasite coming in hot off the Academy Awards. It's like, okay, you have a talented director taking a book, adapting it to screen, and you're having actors play out of character in something that looks extraordinarily fun. Count me in. Plus, it's a new property. Now, I haven't read the book. I have not read the book. So I feel like I need to contact our friends over at the Adapted to Screen podcast and say, well, by the by, have you heard about Mickey 17? Because if they ever want to do an episode on that, guys, call me. You know where I am.
Hey everyone, it's Tom and Zeus from Shout It Out Loudcast. We're here to take a minute to talk about something exciting happening with our podcast network, Pantheon Media.
As you may know, Pantheon has made a huge impact in the podcast industry, especially in the music category, bringing shows that not only entertain but also connect with listeners like you on a deeper level. Right now, Pantheon Media is raising capital through an SEC-certified equity crowdfunding company called Start Engine, and we couldn't be more excited about it. So much so that we invested some ducats ourselves.
This is a fantastic opportunity, not just for the company, but for us, the fans and supporters. By investing in Pantheon, you are backing a brand that believes in high quality storytelling, creativity, and innovation in the podcasting space. Their team is committed to amplifying voices that deserve to be heard, like KISS fans. And this capital raise will allow them to expand the network even more, bringing us new and diverse rock and roll content to enjoy.
So, if you're looking to invest in something that truly matters and connects with real people, check out Pantheon Media's Start Engine campaign. Join us in supporting a company that's reshaping the future of audio entertainment. Together, let's make some noise.
Head to startengine.com/Pantheon Media today to learn more and become part of this amazing journey. Thanks for tuning in and keep shouting it out loud.
For my watch film, and I say it's my watch because I approach this trepidatiously, because I am both excited and scared at the same time. Because Tron is returning to the big screen with Tron Ares. And I love the Tron franchise. I do. The original, loved it. Tron Legacy, I will defend that to the ends of the earth. Tron Ares, however, stars Jared Leto. And this is where I'm nervous, because Jared Leto can be hit or miss. Personally, more often than not, he's miss. But I have hope. See, because he was also in Blade Runner 2049. And yes, admittedly, a smaller role, but he was actually pretty good in Blade Runner 2049. If he brings that kind of portrayal to Tron Ares, then I'm good. The other thing too is it looks from what some of the production stills that they've put out, it kind of looks like they're building on the Tron Uprising series that can now be seen on Disney Plus. And that animated series, whether you like animated series or not, if you like Tron, you're going to love that series. Because again, it's actually made and written by the crew that made Tron and Tron Legacy. So it is very much of its world, and it's a great series. So when I say that I'm approaching this trepidatiously, I'm all in because it's Tron, but I'm worried at what Jared Leto's going to do with it, which is why it's my watch film. All right, Carrie, over to you. Your watch film for 2025.
Well, I'm not going to lie. I am absolutely intrigued by this next one. So it's a movie based on a stage play, based on a Shakespearean novel.
Mm-hmm.
Macbeth, starring David Tennant.
Yes.
Oh my God. From the trailer that I saw is hauntingly frightening, and I am all for it. I cannot wait. So I think currently, like as we're recording this, I believe the stage play is actually on right now. So I don't know when it's going to become a movie and manifest itself into reality, into the theaters, but I am all for it. I am definitely, this is on my to watch list.
Yeah, I mean, first of all, it kind of takes a page out of the Hamilton book, where they basically just filmed the stage play and put that onto Disney Plus. And people loved that. It was great. And I don't know if I'd want a proper full film adaptation of Hamilton, because it is a musical, because I want that experience, right? Here you have Macbeth as played by the one and only David Tennant. Like, hell's to the yes, first of all, because it's David Tennant. Perhaps one of my favorite actors of all time. I have no problem saying that. But it looks like they're just filming the stage play in a way that is still cinematic, but very, very cool. And yeah, like,
but it gives you the opportunity to get the close up of the expression of the delivery of the lines. Like even the trailer we saw, the first 30 seconds, David Tennant didn't say a thing. It was literally
doesn't need to.
A combination of facial expressions and silent acting that was just freaking haunting. Like, I cannot wait. I absolutely can't wait. Because David Tennant doesn't have to say a thing. And he can either be funny or frightening or hauntingly, almost kind of like you don't know whether to laugh or like, is it good? Is it bad? I don't know. But he's so good. He's so good at it.
Yeah. I mean, the cool thing about productions like these, and I don't know if you can really call it a movie, but you could, because it's a film length presentation of a stage show. That would be like saying the Hamilton one is a movie. And yes, it is, technically speaking. But the cool thing about this is that there are stage performances that you wish you had the money to go see because of certain actors on the stage. And you don't normally get that chance because money exists. Not in my wallet, but money exists. And it's one of those things where it's kind of like when Paul Stanley from Kiss was the Phantom of the Opera here in Toronto. You know, people who lived in Canada were like, I'm going to go see the guy from Kiss be the Phantom of the Opera. It's going to be awesome. And people people I know travel. They traveled for that performance and that run of shows. But I don't know if I could afford to go see David Tennant as Macbeth. This is the next best thing. And, well, I'm not saying it's cheap to put together. It's a lot cheaper than doing let's go to a castle and actually do Macbeth, right? But it also gets the opportunity to, the best way I can put it is, afford the ticket to the show that you can't afford in the theater, like at the actual stage play, right? You're going to get a view of this play that no one else gets.
Well, that's exactly it. Is like when you go and see a theatrical play, if your seats are not like right on the floor, right up close, you miss a lot of the delivery of the lines. You miss the unspoken facial expressions. And again, David Tennant is the absolute master of not even saying anything, yet just a look. The look in his eyes speaks volumes.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and again, like even if you can secure tickets to go and see this Macbeth live in the theater and experience it, you know, if you're not right up close, you might miss something. And whereas with the cameras,
yeah, and there's points too in that trailer where it looks like Tennant is breaking the fourth wall and talking to the audience, and so it's not just a stage play with a bunch of cameras shooting it. They have filmed this in a way that uses the camera as a way to convey some of these scenes. So it feels like the audience is in the moment more so than just as a passive audience. So yeah, no, this is going to be really, really cool. I completely agree with you on that. All right. We talked about some of the ones we're looking forward to. What's your pass pick for movies being released in 2025?
I know this is going to be an unpopular opinion, and it is. It's just my opinion. And perhaps maybe jaded by a trip that we took to Orlando a few years ago where we jumped on a 4D ride, Lilo and Stitch. And we wound up collectively smelling of rotten eggs after Stitch's burp that was a spray and got in our hair. And they shouldn't do that. But I think that ride has since much since closed down.
Yeah.
That was many, many, many years ago. However, maybe I'm a little jaded, a little kind of put off by that. But all joking aside, I think of all of the Disney properties, Lilo and Stitch was just never one that I was interested in. I find Stitch to be kind of annoying, almost kind of like My Pet Monster, but
not as cool.
Not and just annoying. I have no interest in this movie. I will not be going to see it.
No. If the kids want to go see it, you're going to go see it.
Oh no.
You will.
Oh.
You lie. You sit there like, the kids. I ain't smart for the damn
Whoa.
kids. There's no way I'm going to go and to watch that film. And you're like, no. You're going to go.
Ruh-roh.
Ruh-roh.
I would buy them a ticket.
Smurf them.
Oh my God. Ooh, just got real.
Yeah, okay, so we're lucky they're at that age, so we can buy them a ticket and then we'll go hang out. No, we can't go back to Wild Wing. We can't do that anymore because we're Smurf pajamas. But still, it's one of those things where I get it. The property's never really been on our radar, right? There are Pixar properties and Disney properties where we're like, yes, absolutely. Cars, sure. Incredibles, why not? Toy Story, hells yes. Lilo and Stitch,
Yeah, no. I don't know. It's just never been one. However, I do know that it does have an incredible fan base, and believe me, there's no disrespect to the property. It's just not for me.
I know that if our kids are listening to this episode,
Then you're in a lot of dude.
I'm just digging my Smurf here, but I want our children to know that, and I know we're going to have to bring them, but when the day comes that we have to bring them to go see the Minecraft movie, just recognize that I'm doing this against my will.
Oh.
And I am not going to have a good time.
Snap.
And that drink in my cup is definitely not soda.
I am looking forward to this movie.
I am not.
Wow.
I am not in the slightest.
Harsh.
Everything I've seen so far that has come out for this movie has me sitting there going, why the Smurf is this even being made?
Ooh.
Yeah. First of all, Jack Black looking like he just walked in off the street, basically like Jack Blacking his way through this. Jason Momoa looks like he got into a fight with the costume designer before getting on set. I like, what the Smurf is this movie? I don't know what this movie is.
Live action. Like, hi, I'm Steve. Like, come on.
Have you played Minecraft?
I tried. Oh, I tried.
Like,
It's world building.
Yes.
Remember when the boys were really into this?
Do you want to watch 2 hours of people building bricks and blocks? No.
Oh, no, there's a story behind it.
Really? Because I haven't seen anything of a story in there except for 4 random people found the closet that led out of Narnia into the freaking Minecraft world.
Oh.
That's what it looks like.
Harsh, bro.
I'm just saying I have seen nothing that has piqued my interest. If this is the film, if this is all they're showing, count me the Smurf out.
I'm looking forward to it. I'll quite easily go.
The thing is, Jack Black, as talented and funny as he can be, has just become a parody of himself. It's like he does the same thing. People are writing roles for Jack Black to be Jack Black in.
I like Jack Black, though. I find him... you know what? I think what clenched it was when he played R.L. Stein in Goosebumps.
But that was not a Jack Black role, though.
No. But I just think he has a lot of heart. Like, I don't know, I never really got behind the Pick of Destiny.
See, I enjoyed the Pick of Destiny because it was kind of goofy and whatnot. But I mean, we talked about Borderlands last week on our Keep Watch Pass movies from 2024.
He played a robot.
He
That
voiced
wasn't
a
Jack
robot,
Black.
but that was the most annoying robot ever since Bitty 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 in Buck Rogers.
I wanted it to be funnier, but anyway.
Yeah, the Jack Black jokes in it were not funny at all. At all. It feels like everything now is like, Kung Fu Panda come to life. And this is the same thing. Even when he was on The Mandalorian, I'm just like, meh.
I was going to say, I was so excited to see him.
I was excited to see him. And then him and Lizzo did what they did. I'm just like, meh. You could have been anybody. And it wouldn't have mattered one iota. I don't know. I don't know what it is. But the shtick is kind of worn off. When Jack Black gets outside of himself and he does real roles, like as R.L. Stein in Goosebumps, yes, Jack Black is very, very talented. But when the stage direction is just be Jack, that's not good. That's when I find that it becomes just not well thought out. It's not acting at that point. It's performing. And I think there's a difference. But I don't think Minecraft is the film where you want someone acting. I just have yet to see anything that has got me interested in it. I'll go. The kids want me to. I'll go. But if the kids love me, they'll be like, you know what, Dad? You stay at home.
Just give us $20 and we'll go to the theater and get our own popcorn and combo.
Wait, is that all cost these days? $20 to make them go away for a couple of hours?
No, I meant for the popcorn.
Yeah, that's true. Very, very true. All right, Carrie, thank you so much for this. Now, please remind our listeners what your Keep Watch and Past picks are speculatively for movies coming out in 2025.
Well, I think that 25 is going to be a great year. And there's much that I didn't talk about already, but the ones I'm looking most forward to are the Smurfs movie and Macbeth. So two very different ends of my personality in the spectrum of like, from how do you get from Smurfs to Macbeth? Really?
Only if you have David Tennant voice Drama Smurf.
Ooh, love it.
Also, can we have David Tennant voice Drama Smurf?
That would be great.
Right?
And passing quite easily on Lilo and Stitch.
All right. I am really looking forward to Mickey 17 as my keep. I am trepidatiously walking into Tron Ares as my watch. And I am, if I go, it is begrudgingly so, because I do love I love our kids. I do. And if they love me, they'll let me stay home, but Minecraft is my pass pick for this. Carrie, thank you so much for this. And to you, our dear listeners, I want to know what movies you're looking forward to in 2025. So be sure to hit us up on social media at NotThatBadCast or go to our website at NotThatBadCast.com. Drop us a line, send us an email. I want to hear those movies. Drop us your picks on either social media or on our website. Until next time, she's Carrie, I'm Jay. You guys are awesome. This is Keep Watch Pass on the It's Not That Bad podcast channel, a proud member of the Pantheon Podcast Network. Take care, everybody.